Streaming. Yep. Live gods. Okay. Gotta have a match to analyze. I don't know what match I'm gonna watch yet. Yo, what's up? Cool. Alright, need a match to watch. Or I could talk about Five Gods. I was gonna wait till more people were here to talk about the Five Gods stuff. So for now, I need a match. What do I want to watch? So Mega went Fox and losers?
Yeah. You know.
How interesting. Kinda wanna watch this. Keizu shrimmed at the Foundry. Really? So that happened last night? So if it was a good Foundry set? Because usually, you know, shroomed at the Foundry means he's drinking. When am I gonna body Leffen? Well, I only played him once, right? Might have met you. Leffen's really good though. No doubt about that. Trying to get this working so that I have my it sparked your interest in the matchup. If you want Sheik Peach from Sheik's side, I have good footage of me versus Blade-wise, actually, where I played really well. Oh, I was proud of that. PPMD Westball set? Sure, I could watch that actually. I don't really have anything against that. Hey, Melee Muse. I have nothing against watching that set. I might watch it after this one then. If you guys want to talk about Five Gods, I'm down too. I'm pretty interested in that. Pretty excited, honestly. Do I main Falcon now? I don't know who I main, man. I main whoever I want. Who am I going to use at Five Gods? I'm not going to state who I'm using, but it should be pretty obvious. Which god will have the most trouble with their pull? Okay, so let's see. So I'll pull it up. Five Gods. Where's the... How do I find this? Battle of 5 Gods? There we go. How will I do versus manga? It's pretty much a toss-up. If I play well versus Mango... So what people don't understand about Mango, like people say it all the time about his momentum and stuff, but the thing is Mango relies on a lot of not legit things. So if I play well and I blow him up for those things, he will play... 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. I was not expecting a phone call at this time. Hey, what's up? Well, I'm currently streaming, so this is unfortunately not a good time, but you should tune into the stream. Yeah, I did. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked it. See you. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Anyway, so like, for example, Mango lost to MacD at HTC, right? And not to take anything away from MacD, but I think a large part of Mango losing to MacD was losing to me in winners in the first place. So it's pretty much like, I'm really good at keeping my opponent honest. And if I stop him from getting away with stuff, so pretty much the way I think of it is Mango has this quote-unquote Mango magic that everyone talks about all the time for years. And frankly, it's not a thing. Like, there's no magic. Like, it's just options. And when he played my Sheik, every time he tried to get going, like, literally, it was so funny. The crowd would get hype just if he got near my shield. And then inevitably, he'd get nared out of shield at the right time because he's really predictable with his pressure. And he tries to sort of, like... It's like he's trying to force himself on me in ways that don't actually work. And if I let him get away with it, he gets momentum and he gets going. But if I shut him down, he gets really predictable. Actually, people might be interested in this now that I'm on this rant. I could watch the Evo set too. I mean, I was destroying him there. He got really lucky. I wonder if I can even... This is like a surprisingly hard match to find, and I don't know why. See, this is a conspiracy. You can't even search Drugged Fox Mango HTC and find the set. Like, you literally cannot find it like this. How many sets do you think... I'm just wondering, how many sets do you think in the whole world of someone beating a god, a non-god beating a god, is difficult to find? Just think about that. How many sets in the whole world... Yeah, but of someone beating a god. Here, fods.co? Sure, I will try this. Where's the search? Thank you. You found it. Yeah, I was gonna go to their channel directly. Of someone beating a god? I think all the matches of anyone beating a god are really easy to find, actually. If you name one, I can show it to you. Yeah, what the fuck is this? The video is unlisted? Is this real? What the fuck? I'm tweeting about this. Thanks, MILM. Thanks. Oh yeah, not gonna check Twitter here. I definitely have. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. See, people don't believe me. See, everyone was like, oh, you're just making shit up. Like for example, HTC didn't give me a VIP pass. And I bitched about it, and then everyone was like, oh, you're a whiny bitch. And then if you did you guys see that did you guys see my tweet about Amsa? Here. If you guys where is it? This was great. I spelled it wrong. There's this great thing. Why would it be unlisted? You can't say most of it is unlisted. The majority of it isn't unlisted. Here, like Drug Fox HGC. See? Me versus Kobo, not unlisted. Me versus Silent Wolf, not unlisted. Me versus fucking who else? Me versus SFAT's not unlisted. Yeah, that's the first one there. Can I find me versus Cactar? Is that one hard to find? Okay, fine. There's another one. I admit, me versus Cactar seems to be unlisted. I admit. Oh, we got it. We got the fix. I'm listed. Sick. Yeah, so there was a point where they listed Amsa here and not Drugged Fox. And me versus Mango and Cactar was after pools, for sure. Anyway, I mean, this doesn't matter. I mean, I'm slightly bitching for no reason, but I'm slightly bitching because I think it's really funny. Or like me versus Silent Wolf at Genesis, though? No. I'm just saying shit because I think it's funny. Anyway, so I actually did not play that well this set, contrary to what people think. But I want to point out the Yoshi Amsa was listed instead of me. I just want to point out something. So people talk about how good Mango is at reading rolls, right? I just want to point out this set. Every time I get in a bad spot, see, I roll, like, there's so much stuff that, like, people take for granted. They're like, oh, you can't shield grab Mango. Oh, you can't roll. Look, I've literally rolled every time he got near me. Specifically because I knew Mango just wanted to be really over-aggressive. So this is already how you beat Mango. This is the start. Instead of falling for his shit, you just know he's going to be way too aggressive every time. Like, look, every time he can, he jumps at me. Ready? He's going to jump at me. I had good DI. Oh, he's going to jump at me. Yep. He's going to jump at me. Ready? Okay, there. And now, again, he's going to move forward. We know he was going to move forward, so I just fair him out of it, and I grab him. It's like, he will move forward every time, even if it's a dumb idea. And then I drop this tech chase. I dropped, like, every tech chase this set. If I tech chased at all, he was done. Yoshi Amsa is better than me? Sure, man. You can think whatever you want. I'm not going to blame you for having an opinion, even if that opinion is probably not correct. Hey, what's up, Smashbox God? No, I think Amsa's amazing. I think Yoshi is not that good. I actually think he is an amazing player. Oh yeah, video larger? Yeah, I can. I wasn't really paying it, like, this isn't important. I was just sort of proving a point. I do think Amsa's absolutely amazing, though. See, this set starts off, okay, so here's the first instance. I remember, so he hits me, he gets this combo. At this point, the whole crowd is yelling. He double shines my shield, I'm gonna nair him. See, this is the first step. It's telling Mango, no, you can't do that, Mango. That's the next step, see? First you blow him up here, and then anytime Falco's shielding with his back, 3,000% chance. The first time they fight you, they're gonna back air. 3,000%, I promise. They back air. I read that shit. Again, look at this. Look at this. He could have shine grabbed. He could have. But I know he's not. He wants to go in. This is Mango. He's going to do his sick pressure and get the crowd hype. The crowd's cheering before he even does anything. Gets nared out of shield. Again. I just want to point this out. This is how Mango works. And no one understands it. Again, so I'm invincible, right? I run away. I run away. I run away. Look, I'm not... he's not invincible anymore. And then he's still mixing up. Okay, I will. This is good advice. I should do this. Mixing up is literally being random. I mean, it depends who's mixing up. What a mix-up should be is that you find a certain set of options to use, and that's the best set of options, and you have to mix them up with a certain percentage based on the risk reward. Am I going to fight pit? Maybe. I'm cocky about me versus Mango? I don't see how me explaining why he's bad is me being cocky. I can explain why he's good too. But I'm taking this opportunity to explain why he's bad, because I think it's funny. I hate how people think that, like, explaining something basic is, like, cocky. Like, Mango, sure, he's amazing, but, like, he has weaknesses. And I hate that, like, people think that, yeah, it's like, dude, Mango does bad shit. Like, people need to realize this. So, again, he's chasing me around. He's not invincible anymore. But he's still being aggressive. Look at this. Look at this aggression. It's, like, aggression can be cool and all, but, like... Oh, okay, dude. I'm sorry. I just get salty because, like, this is really common. So, look at this aggression. So, his invincibility is running out. Like, right now. He's not invincible. He's not invincible. Why are you still holding forward? He drops down, and he runs towards me. Right? Runs towards me, gets grabbed. Then he gets lucky because I dropped my tech chase. I also hate how Mango talks about how guaranteed the tech chase is because it's really hard. Reaction points for Falco. During your laser. I guess during your laser, during your wave dashes. But, I mean, it's more complicated than that. I would have to, like, really explain it. Those are some good basic ones. Anytime you're in lag is a good one. So anyway, drop this tech chase, get shined. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just want to point this out so people understand. So, one of the other things is, if I let Mango get going any of these times, this set would be astronomically harder. You have to stop him early on. You have to be like, shut up, Mango, that doesn't work. Now, see, Mango doesn't have to play this way. It's just how he defaults to playing, which is bad. You'll see who I'm going versus Mango. You should be able to figure it out, though. It's not too big a secret at this point. So anyway, forward tilt to shield. If Mango was... So Mango's technical, but he doesn't have, like, a very concrete sense of what's right in the game. And, like, if he was fast, he could have wave dashed out of shield before I forward tilt again. But I know Mango is just going to move, and he's going to be slow about it. So watch this. As soon as I forward tilt, I'm just like, whatever. Going to forward tilt again. Hits him. Drop my tech chase. Again, look at this back air. Look at this back. Every Falco does this back air. Right here, you're next to them, back air. That's fine that you don't like my Falco. I'm sure lots of people don't like my anything, actually, but that's okay. Again, I roll out of the corner. I just want you guys to see this, like, sure, Mango's good at reading rolls, but, like, it depends when you roll. I've rolled every time. Every time, literally. And look, like, even here, he's still moving forward at me. Like, I could have called him out for it even more. I just don't, because I don't want to make the assumption that he's going to move forward. But in reality, he, like, definitely is. Not telling who I'm playing at 5 Gods, but it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Wave dash back shine or up tilt? You mean when he's shielding? Yeah, wave dash back shine would have been amazing. That's the option I would personally choose as Falco. I think wave dash back shine is absolutely incredible. Or wave dash to the middle. Wave dashing out of shield in that spot is really strong with Falco, and every Falco just back airs, and it blows my mind. Arab is my ethnicity. Yes, you're absolutely right. Up tilt's not bad, but up tilt actually has sort of the same timing to punish as back air. See, I love this. That see, you just think about it. Wave dash back shine clearly makes perfect sense. It's not like I'm saying, like, I don't know. I feel like our top players should be able to do this. But the thing is, back air and up tilt's so effective already. Do you think Mango plays that way because of lack of respect for his opponent? I think Mango plays that way because A, he wants to, he thinks it's cool, it's his quote-unquote style, but B, because nobody stops him from doing it. Like, literally, once he's going in, like, nobody stops him. Effectively speaking, I think it's a lack of respect, but I don't think in his head he's consciously thinking, oh, I don't respect this guy. But I think, yes, his options are disrespecting the opponent. And people think it's cool, but it's just bad a lot of the time. And he's capable of better than that, but whatever. Am I confident about making it out of my group? No clue. Me and Armada are the only players that don't have a losing record. Yes, I know that, and I think I should have a winning record. I think he got super lucky at EVO. For anyone who's seen that set, you know what I'm talking about. I had the lead for 3 stocks both games, and then I had the kill on the 4th stock both games. But I choked like an idiot. But yeah, I have no clue. I'm not particularly confident. I'm not confident either. I have no clue what's going to happen. It's going to be exciting. In my group, everyone's beaten everyone except me and Axe. Like, everyone else has beaten everyone. Did I see Santi versus McD? No. What about it? Yeah, like, I definitely... I'm not saying I would beat Mango a 3rd time for sure, or I would beat Leffen a 2nd time. But those EVO sets, I definitely should have won. I don't think that's a question. Anyone who watches those sets would agree. Hopefully including Mango and Leffen. Like, I don't think there's any tricks of... Drop my tech juice. I have never played Axe in tournament. Against Falco, make sure you run far enough before going for the boost grab, and then make sure you're getting the longest tech roll on your, or the longest boost grab itself, because there are 3 different boost grab lengths. Yeah, I think Ice got sort of boned in that pool. I think Ice is going to lose to PP and West Balls. It's hard to... So, like, Ice could make those upsets, don't get me wrong. But I think Ice is going to lose to PP and West Balls. Like, statistically speaking, that's the most likely thing. Ice could beat Pew Pew, for sure. Pew Pew could beat West Balls. If PP goes Marth, Pew Pew's not going to beat him. I have played Mewtwo King in tournament many times. West Balls Pew Pew is a toss-up. It's straight up like a 50-50 toss-up, I think, based on just overall. I think Pew Pew won at Genesis and the SSS, but West Balls won the time before that. Who's cooler, Marth or Falco? No opinion, really. Yes, I have played Mewtwo King in tournament. 1 second. So anyway, again, this isn't to say like Mango's bad or something, but it's to say, yeah, West Balls won at CEO. It's like actually more back and forth than people think. It's just when one of them wins, they tend to win like 2 or 3 in a row. Anyway, I just want to point out that like Mango does a lot of really risky things, and people forget that. So look at this, look at this. It's like, here's more of that pressure. So Mango, what's it called? I do not. Sorry, I didn't answer this just because like, I don't have any tricks for tech chasing better. I do have a blog post about tech chasing here. I'll post it in Smash. Blog post. Fuck. What? Wait, how does this? There we go. That's what I thought it was. Here, look through that. I think tech chasing here, September. Right here. So I have some talk about tech chasing here. You can read stuff. Anyway, so here's more Mango pressure, right? So he shines my shield, I wave dash away. He tries to shine instant down air, but if Sheik wave dashes correctly, she dodges that. So I get a free dash attack fair. Alright, so last talk. He actually messed up there, I'm almost positive. Or he just wasn't expecting what I did. One or the other. So again, Mango's not really expecting over-aggressive plays. He's just expecting his opponent to like sort of roll over and take whatever he gives them. So like right here, I get lasered right here. Right here. He's not expecting me to just move forward at him. He's like, oh, this dude's gonna be a bitch. And then I just walk up and hit him. As Falco, you should DI her dash attack away generally and her up tilt away. Or forward tilt away. Everything versus Sheik you should generally DI away. It just depends on the exact situation. There are ways she can mix you up. Anyway, that downer is bad as Sheik. I really shouldn't do it. I caught the jump. Good shit. No, just away. I mean, it depends. Are you trying to not get comboed, or are you trying to also account for other things? Like, if she forward tilts you and you DI away, that is the best way to not get comboed. Anyway, I didn't care much about this set. It was more to point out that, like, I'm trying to describe Mango's mentality, and people don't understand it. Like, Mango doesn't have to play this way. It's just, that's how he has been playing. The smallest chance of beating in general or in my pool. Stay in the zone when there's so much noise. I don't know. I'm pretty bad at playing in tournament, honestly. I don't really stay in the zone. I mostly just suck and then end up losing to random people, and then it's the worst. But random noise doesn't bother me too much because it's all sort of white noise, and once you get focused on the game, like, that stuff doesn't matter. Like, crowd noise doesn't bother me. Anyway, let's look at these. This is actually pretty cool, honestly. So nothing happens if you click. Nothing at all? Aw. That would have been cool, because they made them clickable. Or it looks like it's clickable. With my Sheik, I think Armada's very lucky he didn't run into me. I was actually getting really, really good at the Peach matchup. And Armada plays a play style that I'm good against. I mean, it wasn't just a joke. I mean, now I'm much less confident versus Armada. I'm not going to be playing Sheik. But, I mean, I'll be confident again once I practice the matchup, whatever matchup it might be. So let's see these pools. This pool's pretty interesting. Let me refresh this. So this pool is pretty interesting. I've been waiting for what matches. I talked about me versus Mango at HTC a little bit. Play K-Pan a lot? I used to. Lately I haven't played him as much because he's been busy with his own life stuff. But, yeah, I would hopefully play him more. But yeah, I used to play him a lot. I remember when he went to San Diego. He's pretty good. How do I describe Armada's playstyle? Well, in terms of weakness, which is the relevant thing here, I think Well, first of all, something that's bad versus me is the way Armada plays is sort of similar to the way I play, or vice versa, where we both sort of let our opponents do what they plan on doing. I don't try to prevent my opponent from doing their game plan. I just sort of try to respond to it. I have my game plan, and then I also just try to outplay what the opponent does. And when Armada and I fight each other, that means we're both sort of doing that to each other, which means that if one of us makes a small mistake, it's actually pretty unlikely to get punished because the other person is respecting them a lot. So for example, when I played MacD with Sheik, he didn't really respect my options at all, and if I didn't mess up my punishes, he probably would have got fucked up. But he's not really, MacD doesn't care. Like, he's always in a position to take advantage of the opponent messing up, for better or for worse, because that means he could get messed up. But versus Armada, it doesn't really work like that. So the fact that we both make little mistakes won't matter as much. And then also another weakness in his play is that he doesn't take the right risks. He's been improving on that, but historically he's had issues where he plays safe in a way it's like, so dash attacking a shield with Peach is very risky, but like in certain situations the risk reward is worth it, right? And I feel like Armada doesn't engage in those at all. Yeah, I would love to come to Michigan. I actually really wish I could go to Sweet. I think round robin pools are great for this. Okay, so anyway, Armada Silent Wolf. I've been waiting for this run back a lot. Silent Wolf had a really good shot at winning it. Fucking Evo, right? Like a really good shot. And obviously he messes up. Armada with the clutch factor. Down smashes him once, etc. SFAT and Hugs versus Armada. They don't have literally zero chance, but realistically speaking, I think it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I might watch Armada Silent Wolf at Evo. Yeah, like realistically, SFAT and Hugs probably aren't gonna beat Armada. They might. I mean, it's not non-zero. Silent Wolf SFAT's a total toss-up to me. I just don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen at all. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna get second in this pool. It's pretty interesting. They haven't announced whether it's best of 3 or best of 5, but I assume it's going to be best of 5. It should be best of 5. Let's see, this pool, I already talked about this one a bit. I think Ice probably will not beat Westballs in PP. Again, he totally can. That's not saying he can't. He probably won't beat these two. Not to expect much from him. I mean, I don't know what Silent Wolf thinks, but I will just say that even if he's not really practiced, Silent Wolf is still a scary player. He could do well regardless. Ice is super good. I will not deny that. But I do think PP and Westballs will be hard for him. PPU versus Westballs is 50-50. PP PPU is almost definitely PP if he goes Marth. Yeah, this pool's sort of rough for Ice, unless there's a tiebreaker that works out in his favor. Tiebreaker format, they haven't told us. I actually don't think Group B is that much harder. It is harder in a lot of ways. I think the biggest thing is that Ice isn't ranked very high on MIOM, so that's what happened. I do not think PPU can beat PP in a Marth data. My pool, besides me and Axe, every single person has beaten every other person. Top 2, here, you should just go to the site. Here's the description. You play round robin pools. The top seed goes to a top 8. The second seeds go to a second round robin pool. Top 3 make it out of that into top 8. I mean, PPU is a good player. He might, but I don't expect him to be able to. We'll see, though. Hey, does the Craig Sammy thing work on your side? I thought I put in the fucking whatever they're called. I hit it already. The Franker faces thing. Anyway, my pool. So I've beaten Mango, he's beaten me. I've beaten MacD, he's beaten me. MacD's beaten Axe and vice versa, and Axe has beaten Mango and vice versa. Oh, it only works if you have FFZ. Okay, cool. Thank you. You missed me talking about Mango a bit, but that's it. Anyway, so this pool's pretty interesting. How I feel about it. If Mango plays really well, he'll be hard to beat. If I play really well, Mango's gonna have a hard time beating me, because Mango's a lot about getting going. I think me versus Mango will be a good set. I mean, if he bodies me, that'll make it cool, right? And if he doesn't body me, that'll also be cool. There's really no bad outcome to that. Unless we both just like kill ourselves a bunch. Me versus Axe, I don't know. Pikachu's a really bad character. Axe is just amazing. I'm not like super worried. I'm not super confident either. Me versus MacD is also a toss-up. If I punish him for down smashing and I don't mess up, I will probably win. If I mess up punishing him, I will probably lose. It is very simple, actually. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious who I'm gonna play Ospen. I just don't want to like announce it. I don't want like everyone to know. I kind of want to leave it to be a surprise for most people. This pool is Mewtwo King and Plup's pool. I don't know what to say. There's potential for this to go wrong if like Nintendo upsets Mewtwo King and they get like a 3-way tie. Because game count will matter. It is round robin pools. Mewtwo King's gonna beat Plup S2J almost definitely, unless Plup steps it up. Mewtwo King versus Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo could win. Plup's gonna beat S2J with Sheik, beat Nintendo with Samus. Nintendo has done well versus Plup with Plup Samus, but I just don't believe. I think that matchup's too bad. Even though I know a lot of people, especially the Isis players, don't think it's that bad. I am not one of those people. I think Plup is gonna down air, down smash, charge shot Nana. Squibble, you are the Puff that did that, right? I don't know. You definitely were doing something illegal, so I don't care. Yeah, Mewtwo King usually sort of bodies Plup. But maybe Plup can step it up. They have not talked about tiebreakers. I mean, Plup's are really... I have confidence in Plup to step it up. Yeah, this pool could be interesting with a... what's illegal? Pound stalling. Using pound to stall out so that the timer goes longer when you're already dead. So, like, if you have no jumps with Puff, you're not allowed to just pound continuously to waste time. It's literally against the rules. Yeah, Mewtwo King has an easy pool, but like, let's say Nintendo upsets Mewtwo King, then there could be potential for so like, let's say Plup beats these two, loses to Mewtwo King. S2J beats these two, or loses to these two, but maybe beats Nintendo, and then maybe Nintendo beats Mewtwo King and loses to the other two or something. Like, that could be some weird tiebreaker shit. Shroomed got super screwed in this pool. This is a sad pool for Shroomed. I hope he can do well in it. He's a really good player, but yeah, guys, I mean, this pool's hard for Shroomed. Beating Hungrybox is gonna be hard as fuck. I don't know how he's gonna do versus Lucky, but beating Wobbles is gonna be hard as fuck too. So there's gonna be some. I think these two pools have a lot of potential. All the pools have some potential for tiebreakers, but these two especially have some very obvious ones. Man, poor Shroomed, honestly. This is hard for him, but he could do it. Maybe. I think what he has to bank on, Shroom needs to 3-0 lucky. Is what needs to happen. Shroom needs to 3-0 lucky. Because the game counts will matter. And 3-0ing lucky would be a big step forward. Alright. I think I looked at all the polls, so I'm pretty done with this. Dude, this is so cool. I just wish these were clickable. Dang, there's some pretty happy looking faces. Dude, Armada looks like... he looks like a champion in this picture. Hungrybox looks like he just missed a rest. Do I think they're as fair as possible? I don't know. I like the pools. They're pretty good. It depends what you mean by fair. I think we can... Not sure, really. Yeah, everyone says B is stacked, but like... I don't think it's unreasonably stacked. Do I want to stream at your place? Yeah, Thad. I'm down to play video games at your place if people watch. To stream at your place. But if Baka wants to play with me, I want to play with Baka because I want the Peach practice for MacD. Yeah, I definitely am just like, I'm gonna probably... Dude, Otto looks fucking intense here. He looks like he's like gonna fuck somebody up. Westballs looks focused. You know Baka won't come over. That's a good question, TKD Beast. I don't know. Yeah, Mango can act as confident as he wants. He got a hard pull. Okay, so everyone's saying this pool is hard, but S2J looks happy. Let me see. Oh shit. That's like the happiest I've ever seen S2J look. Nah, Mango's not gonna have a mental barrier. He's not that type of player. I do think if I played Marth, he'd get fucked up though. Marth Falco is probably my best matchup in the entire game, is Marth. Yeah, anyway, so like people say this pool is hard, but let's say it for a second. So there's a lot of ways you can think about it. So PP's amazing, obviously. And if he brings it, he's going to be a super hard opponent. But let's just say PP's clearly worse than Mego, just based on current results, right? So this comparison, Mego's better. This comparison, Axe and Westballs are pretty even. And then you have me and MacD versus PPU and Ice. And I don't really think that's that unreasonable. I guess you could say maybe PPU and Ice are a little better overall. But you know, that'd be a hype teams match. That'd be a sick teams match. Dude, I really hope there's some sort of teams here. You can think he's way better than MacD, but just wins-wise. I think you gotta, like, you can think PPU is way better, but again, look at the results. Like, MacD's results are pretty good. I think I'm better than Ice and PPU, obviously, but I'm sure they think they're better than me. I mean, everyone thinks they're good, right? You have to. But, like, even if people are slightly better, like, I don't think the pools are that, like, ridiculously not comparable. Like, even if PPU and Ice are better than Yeah, like everyone's ranked higher in this pool for sure, but at the same time, like it's not like Axe and West balls are not comparable. Every time someone says Ice is better than me, I'm just gonna link them the read I had. This is how I feel. This is how I feel every time. Young Fox tipped off 11. This is how I feel. Power shooting out of the game. Would Marth Falcon be my best? Maybe. Not sure. That's a good question. Alright, ready? Ready? That's it. I'm gonna find this clip. I showed it a couple days ago, but this is my favorite response. Yeah, I think Silent Wolf was really good, but I was actually surprised. I think he was a little overranked on MIOM. I think Ice was underranked. There were some results that like surprised me actually. Where's the me versus Ice clip? It's my favorite. Yeah, this is Troy's video. Did I skip it already? No. Did I miss it? I hope I didn't miss it. Oh, it's totally this clip. Ready? Ready? This is the best right here. This is my response to Ice is better than me. This clip right here. I could watch that on replay for days. This is the 2-0 on Ice. I do not think Ice played like shit at Tipped Off. I think he had a bad loss at Tipped Off. But like, that doesn't mean it carries over. Like if you look at my Big House thing, I lost to Ginger, right? So people could be like, oh, Drunk Fox played like shit at Big House. But like, I didn't play like shit the rest of the tournament, right? But yeah, that's my response to Ice is better. I'm definitely wearing a tank top at Battle of the Five Gods, no question. Mewtwo King just knows way more about the Sheik Ditto. Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't lose to Envy regardless of how well he's playing. I'll always have a pocket Marth. The best programming language? I don't know enough about CS, even though I'm a CS person, technically. But yeah, anyway, my point is just like, sure, this pool might be marginally harder based on ranks or something, but like, realistically speaking, like, every player at this tournament can beat every other player in the right circumstances. I've never played Axe in tournament. I've played him in lots of friendlies. Yeah, I lost to Drunk Sloth at Tipped Off 11. I did not play like shit at Tipped Off 11. I played amazing at that tournament. Who do I think is going to win this? I mean, Armada, right? But it's definitely no guarantee. Armada's time to lose is coming very soon. Hack should have been invited. I don't know if he's been playing. I mean, I know he's been playing, but that's recent. And I don't know if it was they would have known to invite him. No, I'm not going all Falco. I agree with Orange. Me versus Auto Grand Finals would be hype. I think PP and Mewtwo King winning would be hype. Hacks lost to Dizkid. Dude, Dizkid is an interesting player. Honestly, pretty good in a lot of ways. Has some weaknesses, but still. Out of the non-gods, who do I think will place the highest? I mean, me, duh. You gotta believe that you're gonna do the best. There's not a player here who doesn't believe they're gonna do well. If there is, then that's not good. They're probably not gonna do well. Me versus Silent Wolf is literally never going to be uploaded. It is lost to time. That set does not exist, actually. I don't know what set you're talking about. Let's see this. Rip. Dang. Diz went in. Dang, Diz kid. Well, Kyle with the wins. STJ is not out of it. If he plays really well. Okay, so real talk, I don't think STJ is going to beat Plup. STJ is not going to beat Plup. STJ has a higher chance of beating Mewtwo King than Plup. I think Falco beats Ices, and I'm decent at the matchup. Not amazing, but decent. Yeah, I really think Silent Wolf is the main one who could beat Armada. Maybe these guys can surprise me, though. I would go to SmashCon. I don't even know what it is, but I heard amazing things about it. Yeah, SDJ's pool is hard. Shroom's pool is hard for him. I think Mango's pool is hard for him. Axe's pool is hard for Axe, actually. That's a big one. I don't think there's a lot of good Marth Puff footage. I'd probably watch, like, PP and just hope for the best, honestly. Yeah, I think, so the people that got the most screwed, I don't know. Fox and Falco both destroy Ices, to be honest. Well, so Shroom got sort of screwed. SJ got sort of screwed. I think Axe got screwed. Axe could win this pool, for sure. It's just, I think his pool was harder than it needed to be. Ice got sort of screwed here. And then, I don't really know. I don't know how these three play out. Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, Axe should be confident he's an amazing player, but just objectively speaking, Axe definitely needs to be worried about this pool. He has a pool where he could beat everyone in it, but he could definitely lose to everyone in it. I think if I was playing Sheik still, Axe has probably a 50-50 shot of beating me, MacD, or Mango, which is not strong odds for a player of his caliber. How many characters do I feel comfortable playing in a high-level crucial set? I feel comfortable playing Fox, Falco, Marth, Sheik, and Falcon. And Luigi. I feel comfortable playing any low tier in a crucial set. Would I rather face Mango's Falco or Fox? I don't really care. Yeah, Ice has definitely been stepping it up. I can play any character in a high-level crucial set. Probably not Peach. My Peach is pretty good, but I haven't practiced her in tournament. I wouldn't play Puff or Ices. I'm just bad at those characters. Where is this being streamed? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure Mango's gonna go Falco. He should go Falco versus MacD, actually. I think he should. Like, Mango has, like... you'll see who I play versus Mango. Is my Peach better than Mewtwo King's? In my opinion, it is. I'm sure in his opinion, it isn't. Big surprise, right? My Peach is actually pretty good, though. I've put a lot of time into it. I don't know how much time Mewtwo King's put into a Peach. Do I think Falcon beats Sheik? Probably not. I think if Sheik is perfect, it's probably a slight Sheik favor. If Sheik isn't perfect, I think it's very even. My Yoshi is not good, sadly. No, I said Axe only. So, like, let's say I was maining Sheik and super ready to play. MacD was super ready, and Mango was super ready. I don't think Axe has a significantly above 50% chance versus any of those players. Like, he might have a slight advantage versus someone, but yeah, this is a tough pool for Axe, being realistic. Like, he could have been in other pools and had a way better chance. I'm not gonna go Marth versus Mango. I don't feel like it. What characters are best against Puff besides Fox? By the way, if you guys want me to do actual analysis, I can. Like, I was going to watch this set, but it seems like people have a lot of questions. Against Puff, I don't know the answer. The best characters versus Puff, it could be a lot of things. I mean, it's really debatable. I think Marth might beat Puff. Falco might beat Puff. Falcon might beat Puff. Sheik might beat Puff, but that's really iffy. Yeah, I mean, it's those characters, right? But it's not clear to me who wins. Put all my time into one or two characters because I don't care that much about winning, honestly. I don't really know what I want out of Smash right now, so I'm experimenting. I'm having fun. I'm trying stuff. I really, really don't. If I wanted to win, I would definitely just main one character. But I don't know what I want out of Smash. Yeah, like, that's a perfect example. If Axe was in Pool E, like, or like any of these pools, honestly. If Axe, let's say Axe replaced Plup. Axe has a really good shot at Mewtwo King. I think Axe is clearly favored versus SJ, and then I assume, I don't know who Axe would play versus Nintendo. I don't know. Sheik Falcon matchup is, I don't know, it's a toss-up. I think a lot of things are toss-ups. Why did you go Marth on Leffen? Because he picked FD versus me. I banned Stadium in the 2 out of 3, and then I go Marth on FD. Can Westballs beat PP? He certainly can. I think if PP shows up strong, he won't, but who knows? I'm glad you think I'm fun, Bag EDC. I think I make it pretty hype with who I'm gonna play, and sometimes I play well, sometimes I don't. Axe would have made it out of E instead of Shroomed. Axe definitely could have not made it out of this pool, for sure. I mean, all these pools are hard, honestly. Why is Marth Falcon's worst matchup? A lot of reasons. Oh god, I could talk about that for a lot. What characters beat Puff? I don't know. So I think Marth, Falcon, Sheik, and Falco. I think every one of the characters except for Peach and Icy's in the top 8 might beat Puff. I don't know for sure. I don't have a strong opinion on it. That is all I can really say about that. I strongly believe that Marth is Falcon's worst matchup, contrary to popular opinion. I think Marth destroys Falcon really bad, actually. I think Marth is really good. Don't have a concrete opinion. Yes, I think Falcon is worse versus Marth. I think Falcon... I can explain why if people are interested. But yeah, I mean, post on top player privilege. I was really shocked by how differently people treated me once I became a known player. Like, Envy talked about this too. Like, people sort of made fun of me for that, but like, Envy beat Ice at Tipped Off, right? So, when Envy beats Ice, immediately, in that day and the next day, Envy was talking about how everyone treated him differently. He was like, literally random people were just nicer to him. It's kind of crazy that, like, people treat you so differently. And I think people, yeah, it's on my blog. I think people don't realize how differently top players get treated. Like, it's not just about being social or something. It's like, you literally don't get treated the same. It's crazy. Everyone wants the Falcon Marth. Okay, so here's a concrete statement. You don't buy the Marth wins neutral, but Falcon has a stronger punish game. I think Marth wins neutral and has a stronger punish game. And that's the point. So people don't realize, but Marth can tech chase Falcon exactly how Sheik tech chases Falcon. Everyone talks about, oh, you know, Sheik just tech chases Falcon for free. Like, Marth literally has the same tech chase on Falcon. It just does less damage per iteration. Like, he has a chic tech chase, and he has combos that he could do on Spaceys with up throw. And he gimps and edgeguards Falcon 100% for free. I don't know what Marth's worst matchup is. It could be a lot of things. Ginger versus Envy? I have literally no idea. I agree that there's a form of respect, and I think respect is good, but it's hard to explain the difference until you've experienced it. Like, I think most of our top players don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I agree it's a 50-50. I just mean that, like, the fact that there's a 50% chance to kill Falcon every time you throw him off stage is kind of absurd. Literally, every time you throw him off stage, you have a 50-50 chance of killing him. That's so absurd. I agree. It is harder to do up throw combos with Marth, but I think the fact they're harder, but they're just as good, honestly. When Falcon jabs, that means you're slow. Who do I play with regularly? I play with some newish Georgia players. I play with 2 players named Jared and Thad a lot. I play with Austin a lot. He's a Georgia Chic player. He used to play with K-Pan a lot more. Yeah, you have to down throw at 0. I forward throw to tech chase Falcon after like 7% or something. You down throw before that. Falcon cannot kill Marth off a grab. That's a huge misconception. That requires really bad DI by Marth. There's so many mix-ups Marth can do. Sick chain to beating Manga. Inside the Smash community? I'm not really sure, honestly. Here. Let's see. I am going to, let's see if I can, here. Yeah, it's like literally just beating someone. Even like all your work doesn't matter. It's just like you get the win, even if it's not a deserved win, and suddenly everyone treats you differently. Viable solo mains that could win a super national. List them. Fox, Falco, Marth, Chic, Puff, well, Falcon, Puff. Yeah, anyway, here, let's find, is this a good one? One of these sets was really good for highlighting why I think Marth beats Falcon. Falcon's amazing. People are dumb. Falcon is literally amazing. Like, actually an incredibly, ridiculously good character. Puff Peach, it's bad for Peach, certainly not unwinnable. I think the biggest thing that sways the matchup is rest. Dude, Falcon's not just viable, he's literally so good. No, Icy's, I don't think, could win a Super National. Even if they did, it would be like a really bizarre thing. I don't think it's anything that should ever happen. Okay, let's watch this. He's fucking has amazing punish game. His neutral game's really good. I don't know, like, I don't really see Falcon's weaknesses. He has amazing neutral, amazing punish. Like, he has weaknesses, sure, but like, I don't see why that prevents him from winning. People are missing edge guards with Falcon for sure. His edge guarding game is so underdeveloped. I don't think Pikachu's good at all, honestly. No one's edge guarding game is developed with Falcon. It's kind of ridiculous how underdeveloped edge guards are. In neutral, they don't crouch cancel very well. That's big. Crouch canceling makes Falcon a lot better. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say they're not getting there. Every single Falcon is getting there. They're working hard on it. I just think it's really important. Like, really, really, really important to make Falcon good. It's funny, because, like, I think Hax's Falcon was just, like, the very first step out of the Dark Age into a new style of Falcon. And he was like, oh, I optimized Falcon. This is it. It's like, he was literally the first baby step into optimizing Falcon. I haven't seen... See, people say Leffen beats Armada's Peach. I haven't seen it in so long. I don't know which set this is. I'm trying to... I think this is the one where PP goes in, not the one where he loses a game and switches to Falco. I need to find the right one. Is 20GX moving in the right direction? Only kind of. They're kind of moving. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. It's sort of weird. There's some stuff they're really getting right, and there's some stuff they're not really getting right. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Falcon's very complex, honestly. Falcon is a very complicated character if you want him to be. He's also a very simple character if you want him to be. Here, let's watch this though. Time to talk about Falcon Marth. Or we can watch my Marth versus Wizzy. That's a good one. Yeah, I definitely think Falcon's held back because of how he's quote-unquote meant to be played. No question. Alright, do you guys see this? You guys see this? Look, look. Why does PPU struggle so much against Falcon? Because he doesn't know how to do grab combos. Falcon used to be 5th on my tier list, but my tier list is not very clear. I think a lot of things could happen. I think so many possibilities. I think it's possible that Fox isn't even top 3. Like, people are very opinionated about the game, and I'm very far from it. I have TGL as a sponsor. If I could get a higher tier sponsor, that'd be cool, but I don't know how likely that is. Okay, watch this, guys. Ready? Forward throw, tech chase. Forward throw, tech chase. Forward throw, tech chase. Up throw, up tilt, turn around. Look at this, look at this. He doesn't even do the best possible combo. He could have tech chased more right here, by the way. Trail Gaming League. Trail Gaming League. Okay, look at this. He could have tech chased more. There's nothing stopping him from doing that. Anyway, he gets up throw, up tilt. So right here, Marth can turn around, re-grab, and then just tech chase more. Goes for another up tilt. Okay, he gets... he doesn't do the right combo. But, like, look at this. An argument? I mean, I don't think it has anything special. I think... Okay, but here's how I think about it. I think of it one character at a time. So, first I'm like, do you think it's even somewhat feasible that Marth could be better than Fox? Is it possible that Marth has better matchups than Fox in terms of like, is that feasible? I don't think anyone in the world would say, no, that's totally, absolutely impossible. Like, that's a possibility, right? And then I go to Falco, and I'm like, yeah, I think you should make tier lists based on theory, but like, I mean, it depends. You can make a tier list based on the current metagame and say, this is a tier list that reflects the metagame. Or you can make, you just have to be clear about what the tier list is. Now look at, like, here, I'll just do a really simple explanation here. This is the most simple way I can put it. Okay, so let's just look at the more vulnerability frames on his rolls and get-ups. No, he just doesn't have a wake-up shine. That's the big thing. Yes, I think it is maybe tiny bit possible that Falcon's the best in the game. It is possible. It is unlikely. Like it's in terms of probabilities, right? Like, that's how I think about the game. It's all statistics or probabilities. I don't know anything. about the game. No one really does. No one knows. Do I think beating other characters hard is more important than beating other characters? More characters? I don't know exactly. Maybe, sometimes. That's like really relevant. I don't know. But let's say here, this is the traditionally perceived top 3. Or top 4, right? Super traditional. Let's say, just hypothetically, Fox loses to Falcon. Is this completely out of the question to anyone? Is this like 100%? No, you're not bad. It's just Falcon doesn't have a shine. That's the reason people feel like Falcon is more vulnerable. I am Drug Fox on League, and I'm not ranked. I haven't played League in like 2 years. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, I can totally see why people wouldn't agree. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this is plausible. I think anyone who thinks this is literally not possible is stupid. Like, you can't possibly think there's a 0% chance that Fox loses to Falcon, right? So here's